A few months ago, I covered a mobile version of the classic Resident Evil game, Resident Evil 4. In the time since making that bizarre deep dive, I've discovered an interesting rabbit hole of delisted Capcom mobile games, including a mobile version of Capcom's Devil May Cry 4. Today, I'm covering the sequel to Resident Evil 4's mobile version, Resident Evil Mercenaries Versus, released on mobile stores on April 14th, 2011, and delisted a few years later. This game doesn't actually have the campaign for Resident Evil 5, but it was actually made for Resident Evil 5's Mercenary mode. You know, in case the game's title didn't give that away. Running on the exact same engine as Resident Evil 4 Mobile Edition as well, this time with the twist of being multiplayer focused and competitive rather than campaign focused. Resident Evil 5 sort of markets itself on being co-op focused, so it stands to reason that this game would be focused on the same thing. Unfortunately, the online is off on this game since I had to find an archived version of it, so it's not connected to the internet for online play. I probably could have used the local match to tunnel with some friends to get it to play, but,
What you want?
Slayer, you want to play Resident Evil on the iPad with me?
No.
No, I don't want to talk about my car's extended warranty. Oh, sorry, I thought you were someone else.
You want to play Resident Evil on the iPad with me, Sigrun?
No.
Phoenix, do you want to play Resident Evil on the iPad with me?
Who the hell are you and what are you doing in my house?
Georix, do you want to play Resident Evil on the iPad with me?
Sure, that sounds good.
Oh wait, I forgot you were French. Never mind.
Mais quoi? Mais tu me fous de ma gueule, c'est pas possible.
They were all busy, so I couldn't ask them. Before I begin, I'd just like to thank X the Master X on YouTube for leaving a guide to help me get this running. The information also helped with getting DMC4 Refrain working. Go show him some support. It was quite a task getting this game running, so if you enjoy this video, consider liking and subscribing to support me so I can make more videos. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's waste no more time and dive in. Upon starting the game, you get greeted with the screen to set your username, but you can't put anything cool. The main menu has a button with a camera in it that leads to a trailer for another Mercenaries-focused Resident Evil game, Mercenaries 3D for the 3DS. Anyway, this is the main menu. I unfortunately can't do any of these except single player, so that's what we're doing. There's an option for the coin shoot, which I will explore later. I hit training mode and free-for-all and get to look through the levels. There are 3 levels to choose from, and all of them are areas from Resident Evil 4, or at least they have a striking resemblance. This map looks like the island, this one looks like the base, and this one looks like the castle. The characters we have to pick from are Chris, Jill, and Wesker. Sorry, but no Sheva in this game. No Jill in a skin-tight outfit either, so there's no point in playing this anyway. I select Chris first and start up the docks level. Strangely enough, it's not like they took the island level from Resident Evil 4 Mobile and dropped it in here. It's obviously changed somewhat, but it's mostly the same level. The enemies are all Village Ganado as well. Yes, Ganado from Resident Evil 4, not the Magini you encounter throughout Resident Evil 5. They didn't make new enemy models and just reuse the ones from Resident Evil 4 Mobile. Imagine recycling content. How cheap, am I right? This game has both free-for-all and team mode where the objective is to score points by killing enemies and other players. You can pick up random items throughout the level that change how the game works, and it can make enemies stronger or give you some kind of advantage or even turn Resident Evil into Silent Hill. You can also spawn a menace creature by killing enemies. A menace creature essentially being a mini-boss that attacks enemy players for you like a Dr. Salvador, a Red Zealot, and a JJ depending on the chosen map. However, killing them does net you some juicy points. For some reason, once again, both of the shotguns have the Magnum sound just like Resident Evil 4 Mobile. I don't know why they insist on doing this. Chris gets a pistol and a shotgun and, in my opinion, is the weakest character to play of the 3. Wesker also has a pistol and a shotgun, but he gets the badass-looking Hydra and a 500 Smith & Wesson for teaching bitches a Smith & Lesson. Jill is fun too, as she's the only character with a machine gun, and therefore the only of the 3 that can use the machine gun ammo you pick up around the map. Honestly, you don't even need to go around hunting for the time bonuses. The AI will do it for you, and every match ends up lasting about 4 or 5 minutes, so you're free to just go around and shoot enemies or look for coins to shoot. Speaking of, let's talk about the other thing you can do in this game. The only other thing. Shoot coins. This minigame was brought over from Resident Evil 4 Mobile, and it's pretty easy to understand. Shoot and destroy 15 coins before the timer runs out. Not super hard, but this is actually in the main part of the game too. The coins spawn around the map at random and you have to find and shoot each one by one. It's actually the hardest part of this entire game because the spawns are completely RNG and you just have to find them all in under 5 minutes, which doesn't sound terribly hard, but surprisingly it is. I haven't been able to do it, but as far as I can tell, it only results in score bonuses. I wanted to see if destroying all of them netted some nice reward, but it feels like something that would only be doable if you have a game of multiple people looking for them. And I don't have any friends, so that's not happening anytime soon. Oh yeah, there's also this cool little part of the main menu I decided to leave for last, where you can see other available Capcom mobile titles for franchises like Ace Attorney, Ghosts and Goblins, Street Fighter, and even the iOS version of the Resident Evil Degeneration game I had covered a few months ago, which I might download and play just out of curiosity. The links don't lead anywhere as this is just part of the archive, but it's pretty cool nonetheless to see. But anyway, that was pretty much all of the content in Resident Evil Mercenaries Versus for the iPad. I know, not all that much, sorry, but that's all I could really cover. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed and had a good Christmas. I'll try to upload a nice little gameplay video on New Year's and stream sometime here soon. I want to finish Silent Hill 4. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for helping me end the year with nearly 3,000 subscribers. It feels great, and hopefully this channel hits 1 million one day. Thank you for watching. My name is Dom. So long, and stay dangerous. Peace out.